What's going on, Raider Nation? Welcome to another video for the Black and Silver Way. As you guys know, we won the St. Louis Rams yesterday, 18-3 in Oakland. We win our first preseason game of the year. Good start, Everyone looked really nice and poised. Our team on the sideline, when things weren't really going on, they were jumping up and down. They were taking team huddles, group huddles. It just looked like it was a really good vibe yesterday with the Oakland Raiders. Let's go ahead and start off as talking about our first string defense. First drive looked real sloppy. Reminded me of the last, 13 years. Just Nick Foles hits, Tavon Austin, gets a 35-yard pass right off the bat. But we were able to stop the drive with TJ Carey batting down a pass, floater right into the left side of the end zone, and they ended up kicking a field goal, which was nice to see because our red zone game has always been really bad. Our red zone defense has been bad, and Nick Foles ran all over us last year. That's basically when I lost my mind. So I'm glad that we were able to not let Nick Foles get loose, especially in the first quarter. We held him down really well after that first drive. So they kick a field goal. It was 3-0, and defense started getting switched out here and there. I didn't see much of Khalil Mack. I didn't see much of some of our stars on defense, but overall, it was okay. It was okay for their first game. I feel like it wasn't too bad. We'll get into Derek Carr's next drive on offense. I was really paying attention to Derek Carr, Amari Cooper, and Crabtree. I knew that and Latavius Murray. I knew that those were the players to watch. Those are our key offensive players. Latavius Murray looking the same as last year. Looks even better because when he broke out, looked like he had a little more speed than he did last year. If you guys watch the tape when he breaks out, he's actually really, really faster than last year. And I know that's just be, he's the starter. He's the go-to guy. He was practicing way harder than how he ever has since he's been in the NFL. So Latavius Murray looks really good. I'm excited for Latavius Murray. No doubts about him that he will have a good season if he stays healthy. Derek Carr was throwing to Amari Cooper. They utilized Amari Cooper, I think, 4 plays. First one was, a quick back route. Got 10 yards right between 2 defenders. That was nice. Amari Cooper's hands are going to be like glue. He looked poised out there. He looked confident. He looked ready to catch the ball. He was quick. His route running was crisp. I think Amari Cooper is going to have a long, successful career with us, guys. He looked really well yesterday. Michael Crabtree, he was able to get, a play or two in. And Derek Carr actually did a floater to him into the end zone, but it was batted down. It wasn't too good of a throw, but it's okay. It's preseason. They're just kind of, Derek Carr was kind of just floating it up when we got into the red zone. And then Derek Carr ends up getting picked off, trying to throw a touchdown to Amari Cooper, but it was a really good play that the defensive back made. He jumped out from behind Amari Cooper. I feel like Derek Carr should have floated it over, but instead he did a bullet right at that corner, and the corner just pulled on it, intercepted it, and Derek Carr was basically out for the game. Overall, I feel like Derek Carr and the offense moved the ball down the field very easily, and it was mainly passing. And then when Latavius Murray would get the ball, it was 5 yards to carry. That guy's a beast. He definitely is going to have a good season, especially if Derek Carr and our receivers are going to have good chemistry, like how they were moving the ball down the field. And the offensive play calling was really nice. I liked what I was seeing. It was just like a lot of curl backs, out routes, reversal, up the middle. It was just kind of a little bit of everything. I saw a couple screens that were trying to be utilized, but it didn't happen. But I just liked that they were just throwing a little bit of everything in with the scheme. So, Derek Carr, I wish he didn't throw the pick, but hey, it's, you got to get kinks out sometime, and I'm glad he's doing it in the first preseason game. Also, Sebastian Janikowski, he hit a nice field goal real quick, tied it up 3-3. Another thing that was really disappointing to see was Trenton Holiday's first catch for a kickoff. He fumbled the ball and wasn't able to do anything. So that's not a good start. But then again, he bounced back and had a 22-yard return right after that. So that was okay to see. You could tell he's very talented, but you got to catch that ball, man. I mean, there's no fucking around right there, especially the first time you catch the ball for the new team, he fumbles it. So that was kind of shitty to see. Another thing that was nice was Shelby Harris sacked Nick Foles for a 14-yard loss. So that's really good for Shelby Harris. I know the defensive line is kind of like who's going to be, starting, who's not going to be starting, who's going to be the secondary. Shelby Harris, he was drafted last year, and, that was nice. That was really nice. Congrats to Shelby Harris, 14 yards. I can't stand Nick Foles. Fuck Nick Foles. After a while, second quarterback that was going in, I didn't know if it was going to be Matt McGloin or I didn't know if it was going to be Christian Ponder. Christian Ponder was the starting quarterback for a while, and I figured he had more experience than Matt McGloin does, obviously, been in the league longer. But Matt McGloin, he's the hometown hero. I like Matt McGloin. He's the underdog. We drafted him, and, he was a walk-off off Penn State. I feel like I want Matt McGloin to back up Derek Carr, but, I got to do what's best we got to do what's best for our team, and now, obviously, if Christian Ponder's a better quarterback, might as well have Christian Ponder be backing up Derek Carr. Anyways, they let Christian Ponder go in first before Matt McGloin. He ends up, handing out the ball to Trent Richardson. Latavius Murray went out. Trent Richardson had a couple nice plays, 5 yards here, 10 yards there. He had actually a pretty good drive with Christian Ponder. Clive Walford got a couple nice catches from Christian Ponder, as well as Christian Ponder hit Cambrell Tompkins as well. But the thing was Christian Ponder brought it all the way down to the red zone, threw a touchdown to Andre Holmes, and hits Andre Holmes for our first touchdown of the year. Andre Holmes looking really nice, and as well as Cambrell Tompkins, we try to do a two-point conversion, which I feel like we did get it, but of course the NFL fucks us out of it, and Cambrell Tompkins ends up getting it, but then they pull it back for the two-point conversion, which was shitty. But Christian Ponder was moving the ball fairly nice down the field, and I feel like Clive Walford looked good. Andre Holmes looks good. Our squad, man, our secondary was looking real nice. Then Matt McGloin came in, the hometown hero, the underdog. He came in and completed 10 out of 11 passes, 104 yards, and a touchdown. He ended up doing a nice drive all the way down to the end zone and getting a touchdown to Bryce Butler. And I feel like Matt McGloin, he needs to back up Derek Carr. He deserves that shot, and that's what we deserve to give him. On the next drive, our defensive back Josh Shirley came around and slammed the shit out of the Rams quarterback, and it was a fumble. Also, Stacey McGee jumped on it, but it ended up being overruled. But still, Josh Shirley, that was a really nice blitz, a really nice tackle. If you guys haven't seen Josh Shirley's tackle, make sure to peep it out. Anyways, that's basically the end of the game, guys. We won 18-3. There are certain key players that showed up. I feel like Matt McGloin had the best, obviously had the best player of the game was Matt McGloin. But Bryce Butler and Andre Holmes, we already know that they're threats too, and they both got easy touchdowns. Bryce Butler's really fast, and he's got some good hands. Andre Holmes, he's just got really good feet, and he's really tall. So Andre Holmes, if he could just be a little more consistent throughout the year, I feel like he could be, easily the third string quarterback, a third string wide receiver. We got to see how it all plays out. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I just want to give you guys my input of what I saw and what I liked, what I didn't like. I feel like our defense on the first string needs to shape up, definitely, because, we got ran all over, all the way down to the end zone. Real simple. They looked like they were lost out there. But our offense improved drastically. We have good play calling that was being called. Our players were making moves. Latavius Murray looks great. Amari Cooper looks amazing. And Crabtree showed up. Derek Carr was moving the ball down the field. Derek just has to be a little smarter on that throw. But, he doesn't throw many interceptions. I'm not really worried about it at all. We just have to see how it's all going to pan out. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. August 22nd, Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. Teddy Bridgewater. Let's get another win, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.